Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for you know what I'm gonna say. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Let everybody else know we are live. Thank you. Yes, go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Welcome back. Much appreciated. Good morning. Lord, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Well, welcome back to the Miss Fins Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Like I said, stay tuned. We will have a couple of things to talk about, but mostly on, what most people want to talk about, which is the QB situation. Not that there's a situation, but apparently there's a situation. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the situation. I'm having way too much fun with this. How you doing, guys? Welcome back. Oh, Lord. It's hilarious. Okay. Well, you guys already know you can find Miss Fins Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. Yes, Eastern Standard Time. So, like Florida time, where our Miami Dolphins are at. Thank you very much. Um, what else? As always, please to beat your hearts out. Just be kind to each other. We want to make sure everybody feels comfortable. Um, and also, too, guys, I don't know if you know this, but oh, Boker Tov. Yes, Boker Tov. Um, guys, we hit 1,300. Yay! I saw last night. I'm like, no, I must be dreaming. So then I checked this morning, and it says it, and I'm so happy. Yay! Thank you, guys. Wow, I was so ecstatic when I saw that we finally hit 1,300 subscribers. I was like, it's happening one sub at a time, and I don't mean Jersey Mike's. Uh, but yes, we finally did it. So thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, we got the 1,300 subscribers. So now Next up, we gotta get to 1,400 so we can get to 1,500. So before the season starts, we want to get to 2,000 subs. That means we need what 700 subs between today and the next what is it? 6 months? Yeah. Well, 5 months really. So I'm gonna work hard. But we can do this, guys. I can't do it by myself. Can't do it by myself. And you know, a great way to continue to support the channel is by hitting the like button. See, if it looks like this, hit it. If it looks like this, hit it. But yes, shout out to everybody on Twitter and Twitch. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through. I appreciate it, guys. If you haven't done so already, and I know a ton of you guys have already, but if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you guys can come over here real quick to YouTube, hit the like button and subscribe button, and then go right back to Twitter, X, whatever, and watch and continue to watch the show. Or you can just stay on YouTube and watch it too. I'm just saying. But another great way is to become a member of the family. You know, become a member. I appreciate it. Appreciate everybody that's become a member. Shout out to all of our members, man. You guys are awesome. Hey, key point. Here you go. One of our members, Michelle. Good morning. Cap for life. Another member. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, we got Big E in the building. Good morning, Miss Fins. Have a great day. Thank you, buddy. Good morning, Big E. Hey, listen, that's I mean, legend right there, Mr. Dolphins, fan of the year. When I grow up, Biggie, I want to be just like you. I want to be a Dolphins fan of the year, man. That's my goal. Like, I can't, guys, we gotta grow. Cause I really want to be Dolphins fans of the year. You know what? How cool that is to represent the whole fan base, and then on top of that too, you get to go to the Super Bowl. What? That's insane. I love it. So thank you so much, Big E. Thank you. Appreciate you. Cat for Life says 200 away from 1,500 or 1,500 hundo. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I'm so ready. Like, thank you, thank you. We're gonna continue to grow. We're gonna continue to grow and get better. So I appreciate all you guys. Cap was in here. I appreciate it. Good morning, beautiful people. Miss Fitz, you are the number one Dolphins morning show in America, in the world. Just kidding, maybe, but only because I have fans, guys, in like France and stuff. Shout out to La Fine Equipe. Finally, I can say that right. Um, it's awesome, and all the fans in France, which I think right now it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It should be right in the middle of the afternoon, 1 o'clock p.m. their time. So shout out to all the fans in Europe. How you doing, guys? Adriel fans, good morning. Good morning to you. I think it's the first time I've seen you up here. Thank you so much. Good morning and thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, oh God, bro. What's up, Frankie? How you doing, buddy? Man, I can't believe I saw what I saw, what I heard, what I heard. Shanahan said, "I know what Miami got to give me, bro." I, I'm just saying. I had to rewatch that clip maybe 15 times. And I still listened to it again this morning. Don't worry, we will break it down because I thought I was like, no, I didn't just hear this. So yeah, what's up, Jeremiah? Happy Thursday morning, Miss Fans. Hope you all are well and good. Yes, I am. Thank you, Jeremiah. Let's support Miss Fans. Smash that like button on your way in. Thank you, guys. What's up, Fins? Fins 209. Welcome, sir. Tua, it's not him. We need to cut. Yeah, I get it. Everybody is welcome here. We love all opinions, okay? And they're all valid. We just be kind to each other. That's all. But please debate. Kyle still got a hairball in his throat and talking about her dolphins. Oh, connoisseur of abundance. Hey, I love that name. Shout out to that name. I love it. You know what? This is a great time for me to say this. Ladies and gentlemen, and this was probably a few years ago. I was like, man, Well, not a few years. This was a few years. Like this, I had to learn. I've learned a lot of expensive lessons in my life. But one thing I had to like, you have to change your mind. If you want to progress in life, if you want to get better, if you want to introduce awesome things to your life, you have to change this first. And one thing that I just adopted in my life, and I'm several years now. Not that I'm not old, dang, but like well over a decade. I'll just put it that way. I always have more than enough. I always have more than enough, and that has spread, and it's brought a lot of blessings to my life. Not that specifically, but the mindset of knowing that I always have more than enough. So find what you like. I love that name, connoisseur of abundance. More than enough, man. Just blessings on blessings on blessings. Look at my line, man. That's lessons on lessons on lessons. That read gets it. But I'm not gonna continue because it's a family show. But you know what I mean. What's going on? Congrats, Miss Fans. We well deserved. Oh, thank you, thank you. Congress. You know what? One day I was thinking maybe I should run for Congress. You guys will vote for me. Well, yes, guys. Oh, thank you to the greatest fans in the world. Best quote ever, Biggie. Absolutely. You are crushing it. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Another fan, another subscriber. Dolphins State of Mind. Good morning, sir. Welcome. Armin, welcome. Good morning. Aquavision, welcome. Another member of the channel. What's up, Adam S? Welcome, welcome. Man, we got over 150 of you guys through Twitter, Twitch, um, YouTube. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through. Good morning to you. Now, let's go ahead and get into this, ladies and gentlemen. But remember, hit that like button. So, for me, oh, wait, before I start, what am I talking about? Like I always say, we win together, we lose together. Dolphins for life. Now, let's get into this. For me, I thought it was very interesting. I was just scrolling through Twitter, seeing what's going on. And then I come through and I see part of, remember, yesterday was the last day of the team meetings and all that good stuff, as far as the owners and the coaches being in Orlando for their annual meeting. And I was like, hey, what's going on? What's happening? And then I hear Mr. Shannon Dizzle. And I'm like, no way. No way. What am I hearing? It's a very tiny short clip. It's only 11 seconds. But you got to hear this clip like 14 times because it goes by A, so quick, and B, like, and this is in reference to the Dolphins. Because obviously, the Mike Shanahan, his dad's coaching tree, whom I can't stand. You guys know why. If you don't, just go back to my other shows. Um, Kyle Shanahan was talking about the Dolphins, and right now, they're still trying to figure out the Dolphins QB situation. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, wait a minute, that you're just not gonna pass through that one that quickly and pretend like you didn't just say what you just said, sir. So we are gonna break it down because it took me by surprise. Seriously. What's up, Todd? Welcome, buddy. Good morning, everyone. Congrats, Miss Finn. Thank you, Todd. Yeah, I know, man. 1,308. We did it. It's us. We did it. I couldn't have done this by myself. You guys have shared the channel, have subscribed. You guys have told your friends. And I appreciate you guys for what you do. So thank you because it just helps out the channel so much. I just realized something. Doobie doobie doo ba doo. Be doo. So I gotta put in this whole time. Yeah. Wanna ride with you all night. Thank you, Franklin. Much appreciated. Congratulations, fans. Well deserved. Thank you. Thank you. Another member, Dad Dean. Good morning, sir. Welcome. So, this is what, and everybody on Twitter too, feel free to retweet this. Put a quote tweet. Say, watch Miss Fans this morning, or catch the replay on YouTube. This helps out too. Anyway, let's continue. So, I was like, no way he just said this, but he did. So let's talk about it. Let me pull it up for you guys real quick. Thank you so much, Canes. Good morning, Miss Fins and everyone. Good morning. Good morning to you, sir. Let me share this puppy. There it is. Share. Guys, let me know if you see this. I mean, you should be able to see it. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to see it. Should be able to see it. Yep. I'm gonna root you. Thank you, sir. Okay. Let me pull this puppy over. Let me see if I make it bigger. Probably better. I don't know. We'll see. You guys can see it there. Oh, look at that! Miss Van. See, you don't think I'm telling the truth. Look at that. Over 100, almost like on X. So hit that like button, guys. Oh, and you know what? Why do I have that period there, Lord? Guys, you can come over to YouTube as well. Just remember that. Just in case you want to. It only helps, so I appreciate it. Okay, so this is 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan said about the Dolphins are trying to get their quarterback situated. Now, I saw other people talking about this. He's talking about this. He's talking about that. You be the judge. I'm telling you what I heard. Okay, so I can only speak to what I heard. This is what I heard. Shout out to David Furonis for mentioning this. You guys let me know if you can hear it or not, because it'd be embarrassing if you can't. So.
Whatever situation you're in. I know. Hey, coach. I know they're trying to get their quarterback situated, and they have a hell of a team. I know they changed coaches, so just putting it together.
Did you guys hear that? Or let me know. Did you hear him? Yes or no? I just want to make sure, because if you didn't hear him, that means I gotta switch something up so you guys can hear him. So I hear it. Okay, awesome. What's up, Bub Yo? What's up, Dolphin Don? Welcome, guys. Thank you. So, okay, let's hear it one more time.
I know they're trying to get their quarterback situated, and they have a hell of a team. I know they changed coaches, so just putting it together each year and trying to have the best team you can with whatever situation you're in. I know. Hey, coach.
Did you hear that? Hey, Crypto, how you doing, buddy? Okay. Let's start out with the first part.
I know they're trying to get their quarterback situated.
I know. Oh well. I know they're trying to get their quarterback situated. Okay. I mean, is he lying? No, it's true. We are trying to get a quarterback situated, whether that is drafting a quarterback or dealing with Tua's contract. We're trying to figure out our quarterback situation. That is 100% true. I don't think it's that controversial for him to say that because it is a fact. We literally are trying to figure out our quarterback situation. Like, are we going to pay him now? Are we going to pay him later? Is he going to play in the 5th year? Are we going to draft a quarterback? You know what I mean? So, what's a little quiet? Oh, man. Let me see. Because I want to make sure you guys can hear this. I know he's very soft. I think they asked him about a question because McDaniel being his former coach under him. Yeah, I think that's why. So let me check the settings real quick, guys. Give me a second. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me maybe this. Tell me if this might be better. Mm.
I know they're trying to get their quarterback situated, and
Was that better? Let me know. I know they're trying to get their quarterback situated. So, um, so yeah. So that's the first thing he says, which I think is very valid. You know what I mean? Like we are trying to get our quarterback situated, no matter which way you slice it. So yeah, coach knows what's going on in the scene. You have to also understand, ladies and gentlemen, Mike McDaniel's going into year two, three as a young head coach. You know, so why maybe he might have reached out to his former head coach, just ask him a couple questions and kind of get his take. You guys need to understand, especially when they're in these like league meetings, like this annual meeting that they all have to go to. They all talk. You don't think they're talking? They absolutely all talk. Hey man, what do you think about this? All the deals that are being done right now, man. You guys, this is one of the times where these head coaches, because they're not always in meetings all 24 hours for the 4 days they're up there, they're still talking about their teams. Hey, we're considering maybe perhaps moving on from this guy. You interested? You interested? Another thing too, when they're talking, they're not just talking about possible trades, possible cuts, Hey, I see where you're at in the draft. Who are you thinking about getting? No one's going to give up their whole draft play, but let's not lie. There's a reason why the media, the mainstream media, maybe not us little folks, but the mainstream media, there's a reason why they come up with these ideas and these mock drafts and things like that. There's actual science that goes behind that. A lot of analysis between the players and team needs, and that's where they make their best, most educated guess as to where these projections of these players are going to, based on which team is going to be drafting where. Okay, so yeah, they're all talking. So who's to say Mike hasn't already reached out to Kyle and said, "Hey, coach, let me run something by you, and what do you think of this?" And not that obviously, I mean, let's not lie. We are opponents, obviously, but they're friends. They've known each other now for a good part of almost 20 years, since they were literally teenagers. Like, you know what I mean? Since they were like super young men. Now they're grown with families, children. So it makes sense that the coach would actually go to his former head coach and ask him a few things and talk to him about that stuff, right? And so yeah, so I'm not surprised that he's seeing that. Let's continue.
have a hell of a team. I know they change coaches, so just putting it together each year and trying to have the best team you can with whatever situation you're in.
So let me go back. Let me hear that one more time.
Situated, and they have a hell of a team. I know they change coaches, so
We have a hell of a team. And, we changed coaches, meaning head coaches, and also too defensive coaches. We just completely changed our DC as well. So when you're talking about coaches, there's three: head coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. Those are the top three. Period. So when he's saying, yeah, they just changed coaches, we did. I mean, you know what I mean? We did. We literally just changed our DC. And like he said, you want to put things into the best possible position. Oh, no, let's not do that. Mm, sorry. I don't know what happened. But yeah. So it makes sense what he's saying. Let's hear it one more time.
um, I know they're trying to get their quarterback situated, and they have a hell of a team. I know they change coaches, so just putting it together each year and trying to have the best team you can with whatever situation you're in.
Trying to have the best team you can based on the situation you're in, which to me that's 100% valid. You know, I know I try to bring a little sizzle at the beginning of this, but it's true. Like, I've already seen two major different camps when it comes to what this man said in answering one question about the Dolphins, right? And I thought it was very interesting because you're already out here hearing Miss Finch. He's talking about how Tua is not it. I don't think he said that, but okay. Or Miss Finch, he's about we're drafting a quarterback. I'm like, I mean, it is part of the QB situation, you know. No, he's talking about getting a contract done. I'm like, okay, true. I mean, I could totally see that. Makes sense. But to me, I think it's so interesting how, out of one thing, so many different narratives can come over, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand, again, these coaches are going to talk and these reporters are going to ask as many questions as possible to get any soundbite into their newsroom and things like that. Oh, Bill's fake crowd noise. Why are you so mad? People spinning fake narratives. You know exactly what you're doing, and it's pretty nasty. I don't understand what you mean. Like, how am I spinning narratives? I'm literally going over what I've heard people say. Like, that's not spinning narratives. I'm just telling you what people have said based on their own conclusion on this. Don't be mad, sir. Don't be mad, sir, ma'am. Because I don't know, so I don't want to assume. But yeah. So I could see why some people might say he's talking about contracts. It makes sense. Trying to get your QB situated. Well, guess what? Our QB still hasn't had a contract yet. We're what? How many weeks away from the draft? A couple weeks away, literally. So you can see how, a lot of people may be like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" Um, yeah. Well, the true factual statement is we still do not have our QB situation settled yet. And Mike McDaniel told you, ladies and gentlemen, in one of the interviews given throughout this weekend that they just had, that these things takes time. He's a coach. These things take time, you know. He totally can expect the contract to be during training camp, well past the draft. Nothing is gonna be. I'm here for to cause chaos. Thanks, Ronnie. Appreciate it. What's up, Insanity? Good morning, ma'am. Um, so I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense. These contracts are gonna be multi-year, multi-cap salary stringent. So it makes sense that both sides want to make sure they get the best deal possible. And I just thought, man, I can already imagine all the different things people are gonna think about this one comment. I know they're trying to get their quarterback situation, a quarterback situated, and it's like it's true we are. Who's to say we don't let him play in his fifth year option? And if you're just coming in, ladies and gentlemen, what in the fifth year QB situation are we talking about? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're referring to. This is what we're talking about. Why? Because this is relevant. It's about our team, about the player. We're about to some people, hopefully sign for multiple years. And because of that, you want to make sure that you have the right guy. There's nothing wrong with the team taking its time. And I personally don't think that it means anything if they do take their own time. I know a lot of people are gonna push like, see, that means he's not worth it. No, it's listen, in contracts you got a million disclaimers, people. And you also have to think about injury concerns. You know? You gotta think about, okay, great, we give him this giant contract, he gets injured, we're screwed. All of that is taken into consideration when making a contract. Hey, good morning, Tony. Welcome, sir. QB situation. Yes, sir. QB situation. That is what Kyle Shanahan said. I know they're trying to get their QB situated because we got a situation, which I find to be absolutely hilarious and it absolutely factual. We have a QB situation. We But just because it's taking time doesn't mean he won't get the contract. Now, on the other hand, too, just because it's taking time doesn't mean he will get the contract either. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said it multiple times. We've had a million shows. Um, you can go ahead and have Tua playing his 5th year option and then pay him extra. You know, a few extra $1 million a year. Okay, whoop de whoop. You know, but you got your guy. Right now, 1 year. That's it. That's all I get. 1 year of good quarterback play and at times great quarterback play. Like I can't have no. One of my most frustrating thing about Tua is his inability to play consistently at a high level. Because he can play at a high level, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what gets it so frustrating. It's like we see it and we're like, man, this is what I mean to why can't you play like this all the time? And it's like, oh God, it's like, oh, but we can't want it for him. You see what I mean? We can't want it we're not his arm, we're not his brain, we're just fans. We can't want it for him. He's gotta want it for him. And because of that, we gotta be smart. We gotta be smart. I need him to show us this. Let's get another year. I already told you guys this last off season. Pay him $300 million. I don't care. But let him show me 2 years back to back. Show me you can be consistently playing at a high level. How deep can you go? Let's get to the playoffs, deep in the playoffs. Can you take that next step? Can you go ahead and elevate the team? Put the team on your back and get us there. You know what I mean? That's that's what I want to see from my QB. Now, a lot of people don't say Mets fans. He doesn't elevate anybody. The team carries him. Okay, fine. A lot of people argue that. Sure. Fine, let's go with that narrative. Even then, there are going to be times where he's going to have to strap it in and take over a game. Has he done that? I could say yes. Sparingly. And that's the problem. For me, at least, in my opinion. Okay? Now, Green Red, you bring up a good point. So Burrow was a bad deal, injury prone? No, because Burrow, is the guy. Burrow has taken you to the Super Bowl, to the AFC Championship. And if it wasn't for one insanely over the top defensive play by the first ballot future Hall of Famer, Aaron Donald, the Bengals were going to win the Super Bowl that year. I don't care what anybody tells me. The Bengals were winning that year, and the same year that man took on 9 sacks in the AFC Championship. Come on, man. What are we talking about? That was the year for the Bengals to win their Super Bowl, but Aaron Donald said, no, no, no. He matumbo the he like he was like, nah, you give me my ring. You give me my ring. So yeah, you knew who you had. He has shown you already multiple years of very high QB play versus those playoff teams. So you already know you got your guy. You can pay him. Hey, what's up, CB? Welcome, buddy. Good morning. What's up, Lance? Daniel Jones was a bad contract. Daniel Jones, I don't think was a bad contract for Insanity. Daniel Jones was a premature contract. Premature. That's all. He should have been let to play another year. Tag him if you have to, but let him play in another year, and then you give him the contract. I just thought it was just premature, but in my opinion. But I accept yours if that's what you think. That's a bad contract, if you will. That's a hey. His agent did his job. These agents are trying to get paid too. You don't think I'm gonna do what? If I'm an agent, I'm gonna do whatever. Bring in all the evidentiary support to show you why you need to give my quarterback hundreds of millions of dollars. That's their job. And Red, White, and Bills makes a great point. Jones's contract is only 2 years guaranteed, though. So was it really that bad? Hmm? So hey, again, it all depends on how they structured this contract. And I thought, man, it's a uh, uh um, great opportunity for them to, because you already know the market's gonna go up. Get their young quarterback in, spread the money out so you're not in cap hell, and you're able to go ahead and keep some other guys. Hey, what's up, Sheko? Good morning. Aloha, Miss Fins and fans. So yeah. Oh. Green Red, you think uh you think the Bengals were lucky when they did their Super Bowl run? Hey, that's good. Hey, good morning, Miss Phins. How you doing? Man, today's a great day. Today is a great day. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. It is absolutely understandable why Kyle Shanahan would say they're still working under QB situation. They just brought in. He didn't say which QBs, but let's be real. We just brought in a new DC. There's several other coaches that we had to bring in, obviously, because our in our Danny Crossman's is still here. Whatever, I don't really care. But we do have other defensive coaches and other positional coaches that we lost that we had to bring in too, right? So him saying, they got new coaches. They're trying to figure out their QB. You just gotta do what you need to do to put your team in the best position to be successful, year in and year out. I don't think that's controversial. I think that's actually a very factual statement. But I can see why people would think that very first part, those very first 3, 4 seconds of, I know they're trying to figure out their QB situation. It's like, oh my God, what did he just say? Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I personally, I don't think it was that bad what he said, but it was very interesting because if he's saying it, he's not the only one saying it. You don't think all other 30 coaches are also saying the same thing? Again, these guys are together for 4 or 5 days all in the same hotel, all in in all these long meetings, blah blah blah. They're talking just like you and I talk. They talk too, and they're definitely talking about because listen, the next major quarterback to get a contract, the only one really left is Tua. There's no other quarterback out there. Um, may you can maybe say Trevor Lawrence, but not really, not yet. I don't think because of the massive injury he had last year. But he's the next one. It would be Tua and Trevor Lawrence. That's it. Those are the next two. And Trevor Lawrence is not resetting the market, so let's not lie. Realistically speaking, it's Tua. What's the next major contract? That doesn't mean we have to do it. It just means he is lined up to be the next major contract. So when it comes to QBs, what was the context of the conversation? He was being asked, "What's your opinion of the Miami Dolphins situation, current situation overall?" And that's why he answered it. Talking about the QBs, talking about the coaches, the new coaches we're bringing in, and that we're trying to do our best to put our team in the best position possible. Again, that's why I don't see it's factual. Trying to work out your QB contract is exactly what we're trying to do. And we're trying to see, do we let them play in the fifth year? Maybe. I am up the thought, let them play in the fifth year. I've been saying it now. 2020, 21, 22. In 2022, I said, because I remember 2 years ago, everybody kept asking, no, should they extend him now or get his fifth year, pick up his fifth year option, Miss Phins? I'm like, pick up the fifth year option. Why wouldn't you? You're dealing with a quarterback that has dealt with a major injury. You need to go ahead and pick up the fifth year option so at least you can kind of give yourself a little extra time before having to get that major contract. I said that 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And I was like, yeah, you're gonna pick up the fifth year option. Lo and behold, they picked up the fifth year option. Yes. Oh my God, it fully guaranteed 23 point whatever change $1 million for Tua. Okay, cool. But you're giving yourself another year because essentially, if you think about it, we kind of lost the first year because of his hip injury. We had a quarterback that was at best 50, 60%. So he already knew you were coming in with that massive injury. You needed more time to do your evaluation. So because of that, of course you're gonna pick up that fifth year option, which is another reason why. And I know a lot of people. I've heard several. It's funny. I've heard a couple of content creators. You know who you are. Should the Dolphins pick up fifth year option for Jalen Phillips or not? I'm like, he's not really gonna play all of this upcoming season. I know some people are really optimistic from him to start. I don't think he's starting this season at all. Not even a little bit. I don't know if he'll be in a pup list, but I do believe he will towards for sure the second half of the season. But it's not gonna be right away. Pick up his fifth year option for me, people. They're trying to come for me. Oh wow, I look very interesting here. Wow, I look very intense. Can you guys hear me? But yeah, so pick up the fifth year option. You're dealing with a guy with a massive injury, so yeah, for Phillips. We already did that. Give to the opportunity to show you last year, first year, fully healthy, beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Now let me get another one because remember, we need consistency from him at a high level. And if we finally, Lord, please. Not that he has anything to do with sports, really, but Lord, please, for our sake, let us get to the AFC Championship. If Tua balls out and we get to the AFC Championship, and this man does whatever for us to win, and somehow we come up short, I'm not blaming Tua for this. But I'd be so sad if we lose because we'd be so close to the Super Bowl, Uh, I'm telling you right now, this is gonna be very, very, very interesting off season. And most people right now, hey, they wanna go ahead and talk about how how we're gonna play this out. I think it's gonna be we gotta let them play in that fifth year. And by the way, in case you guys don't already know, because I know not everybody might know, Tua Tagovailoa has already signed that fifth year option, ladies and gentlemen. He's already signed it, which is why it's fully guaranteed. 2 years ago, when we gave it to him, he signed that contract extension. That is a contract extension. It's just a 1 year extension that fully guarantees for the quarterback. And between his rookie contract and that fifth year option, Tua will be making around $50 million already IPO. So that's what, 10.125 million dollars a year average. That's what a rookie contract looks like for the QB, especially top five. And obviously, the higher you are, the slightly bit more is when you add both the rookie contract and fifth year option, depending on what year you're in and things like that. This is gonna be a very interesting off season. And no, I do not believe that Tua will sit out because it's not in his character, in my opinion, and it wouldn't make sense. Plus, did you not just see what Christian Wilkins and Robert Hunt did? They ended up being the highest paid in each position because they both betted on themselves. And even Hunt with injuries is still one of the top right guards in the league, the highest paid right guard in the league. Betting on yourself makes sense. Now, granted, obviously, you got to deal with injuries. And if you deal with injuries, that will cut into it. So it is a gamble. But if Tua can do it once, I do believe Tua can do it again. And that's what we need. And who knows? This time, 10 years from now, Tua with two Super Bowls, and we're out here crying because that's my quarterback. And I'm going to finish with this, ladies and gentlemen. I could care less who does it. I just want to win a Super Bowl. That's it. With Tua, without Tua, it doesn't even matter to me. I just want to win a Super Bowl. And I know a lot of us feel the same way. I know a lot of us feel the same way. And you're right, ABAB. Thank you for that. This is another reason why he got paid. Guys, this is the only year he's been injured for a few days. Nah, everybody in Bills, you don't know what you paid for. Stop it. Hunt got way overpaid. No, he didn't. That man didn't miss one single game till this year and was literally the best lineman we had and the most consistently high playing lineman we had since he got here. You got paid just right. Okay, maybe like a little tiny extra, but whatever, man. That little extra's for inflation, you know? But ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I just wanted to go ahead and kind of give you guys my take on this whole QB fifth year option slash what the Kyle Shanahan said on the Dolphins QB situation. Yeah, I thought it was great. Not gonna lie, I thought it was great because I knew people were gonna come in and be like, "Miss Finch, what do you mean?" Well, this is what I mean. Like, it's interesting. So we're gonna have a lot of fun, guys. We're gonna enjoy this. We're gonna do our best, and at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Dolphins. Whatever they do, we're gonna be here for it. So I appreciate all of you guys. Hit that like button, guys. Man, we got over 330 people in here. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through. Man, everybody on X, do me a favor. It takes you 15 seconds. Go to my bio, go to my profile. The link to the YouTube channel is right there. If you haven't done so already and you love the content, please go ahead and hit that link, get into the channel, and hit the subscribe button. It's free, 100% free, and it really helps out the channel. We got our next goal to get to 1,400 subs, so please, 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 let's go ahead and help out the channel. Let's continue to grow. I appreciate all you guys for coming through. Again, this is Miss Phins and Miss Phins. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, and catch it tonight. Ooh, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Miami fans. Hot takes. Check it out tonight. I got a special guest, a very special young lady. I have no idea who she is. We'll see who it might be. Oh, thank you so much, Insanity, for your comment. Great stream. So come out, check it out. What's up, Superfish? Howdy, Miss Fians. Welcome, welcome. Hey, they're all thinking the same. I get it, MH. Welcome. Good morning, buddy. If you're just getting in, check out the replay. I think you're gonna really enjoy this show, guys. Fins up. Yes, hooked up Joe. Thank you so much. I'm sorry to touch a football right now. The only Shanahan I know running is for vice president. Oh, actually, yeah, I heard about that. Tony H. One full season in 4 years. Play him on the fifth year option. Yep. I agree, Tony. Hey, we got our first super chat. Good morning to you, Miss Finch. Thank you, Superfish. Thank you, buddy. I gotta skedaddle, guys. Love you guys. Mwah. Thank you for the love. Take care. Bye bye.